hell fucking low. I'm Madie. Welcome. If you're new here, hi! Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been away for a little bit because I've been scheming this devious, delicious project for you all for quite some time. And this is kind of a biggie. It's a real biggie. We're going to be making an entire bike packing setup. We're getting my bike all motherfucking ready to go. We're going to be making roll top panniers with elastic little cording on the side. We're going to be making a little water bottle casing for the bottom. We're going to be making a handlebar bag. We're going to be making a front bag. We're going to be making a frame bag. And we're going to be making a seat cover. I have been mapping out this entire project since the winter. So to be saying out loud I'm starting it is like, whoa! It's crazy. Oh, this is the other thing about these bags. Maybe this is obvious to everybody, but I'm going to be trying to use all secondhand materials, buckles, webbing, everything. I have some webbing already that I bought in the past from other things, but for the most part, we're also going to be like taking from other pieces of stuff, deconstructing the base, like the plastic bases of the panniers is actually going to be a yoga mat. Like everything is going to be secondhand. I was going to do a whole thing where I was like, oh my God, here's my bike before or whatever. And then when I was biking to yoga class a couple weeks ago, my bike just shit the bed and the gears stopped working. So I had to take it to the shop early. Didn't get to get a before video. Yeah, blah. But I got new handlebars. I got new grips. I got new brakes. I got new gear shifters. I got new pedals. I literally redid my whole bike. I have a old Cannondale mountain bike that Jeff got from someone's grandma for, I don't know. It's like been passed on and it's been like my favorite bike ever. And I've never bought a bike. I've just kind of been given bikes, which is kind of nice. So I was like, I'm ready to invest in this bicycle and make it awesome. So I kind of repaired some of the paint job already. But we're focusing on this video in designing the bags, gathering all of our materials from the thrift, and sewing them up. It's really dark. It's so dark. It's like stormy today and really fucking muggy and hot. So I'm probably just gonna look sweaty and everyone's gonna have to deal with it. But we have a shopping list, okay? Masking tape. We need that. Elastic cording. I ordered elastic cording on Wawak like months ago and it ended up just being elastic thread. And that upset me and I didn't order it again. And so then I was like, maybe I'll look for it. But if not, we might have to order some elastic cording online today. I'm hoping and trying to use all secondhand materials for most of everything. But some stuff, it might just make more sense, like elastic cording where I'm going to need a lot of it. Buckles and cord locks, that kind of like the hardware sort of things, webbing, all of that. I'm going to try and use some secondhand stuff. I'm going to take apart an old pair of chacos. I have some webbing that I bought in the past at Gear Fix in Bend, Oregon. If you've ever been there, it's an amazing, awesome store that sells so much cool, like usable gear secondhand and also supplies to make your own stuff, which is awesome. So I have some webbing from there. I have cord locks from there. I have buckles from there that I bought in the past and I've just had. Anything else we need, we might have to order online. I have a couple different zippers. One's thrifted, one I bought a while ago. I'm like trying to just use up what I have. I don't know what we're gonna do now. I think maybe we're gonna draft out the pattern. We're gonna bring my bike inside. We're gonna check it out. And then maybe we will go get some of these things we need. This is my drawing of my bike with the bags. Very serious, very official. We have a couple different things we need to map out right now, which is the length of our panniers, the size of our seat, the size of our frame bag, and the size of our front handlebars for a bag. I want the pannier bags to go on the sides, but I kind of want to leave this space available to just strap a dry bag on with like NRS straps or something if I want. The bags I'm shooting for to be waterproof, but I also know waterproofing can sometimes just be more of a hassle than it's worth. I have waterproof seam tape. I have waterproof fabric like wash, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to do much. We're going to just tape this around my frame so I can see where everything is and kind of trace the shape of my frame. So I have my paper taped on. I'm just gonna like trace this out. We did it, guys. The pattern pieces are all cut out. So we have our seat top cover, we have our frame bag, we have our handlebar, like little curved bag, we have our front handlebar roll top bag, and we have our roll top pannier bags. We went thrifting, and did we find some stuff or what? I have quite a bit of supplies here. If you need some inspiration, if you're trying to make these bags, or if you want to make some sort of technical gear and you're like, where do I get fabric for that? That's not $1 bajillion. And no, not necessarily is this gonna function as well as like waterproof technical fabric, but sometimes it is just technical fabric, but I'm taking from other things. Like this umbrella. I'm not gonna open it because it's bad luck, but this cute little purple umbrella. Next, we thrifted this. This is so awesome. Okay, this was $20. That was kind of a stretch for me. I was like, do I want to really spend $20 on this? And I was like, it's 20 bucks. Like, it's so cool. I found a vintage set of sailing overalls and a raincoat for like when you're on water, you know, whatever. It's like rubber, basically. And it has this really awesome, let me show you, this really awesome sailing rainwear logo that I want to incorporate in the Pannier bag. So I have an old yoga mat, which, speaking of, not technically the sponsor, but they did hook me up with a new yoga mat. So thank you, Lie For Me. If you don't know what they are, they're like an awesome yoga mat company. And this is my old yoga mat that my grandma bought me like 5 years ago when I first got into yoga. And it has been with me through thick and thin. I love this yoga mat, but it has started to smell and disintegrate. It is made from 100% recycled wetsuits. So this is neoprene, and it's pretty sturdy. It's really stiff. I feel really good about this being our material. You know, it's stretchy, but it's not like I'm giving it a lot of force and it's not ripping. So this is going to be the hard parts of our bag. Let's start deconstructing stuff. We are starting off with our overalls. I don't really know how I'm going to cut these. I think I might just cut them up the leg really quick. We can just take all of these little bits out. We're gonna start with the Pannier bags. I'm laying out all my stuff right now. I got all of the paracord out of my, I got all of the webbing out of my chacos. So we have about this much to work with. Last time I did a little show and tell of all the stuff that I got, but my paracord wasn't here yet. So we got cotton candy, shock cord. This is all stretchy cord, if you're wondering what it's called. It's called shock cord. I didn't know that for the longest time. Got this teal one. I would just look up stretchy paracord. Could never find what I wanted, or stretchy thread. And then I got a 1/4 inch thick one. That's this rainbow, which is super cute. Kind of my vision as of right now is this is the bottom of the frame bag. These are going to be attached to the bike frame using these locking Velcro pieces. I'm about to do that to this side as well. So this is kind of the frame looks like this. It's a triangle. This top up here, I'm going to be using this same webbing to create loops to create a place for the paracord to fasten over my bike. So we have the bottom, This is gonna be the side and then the top. So this is the one side of the frame bag. We have these little loops. I'm gonna be putting paracord through them so I can attach like a raincoat or a water bottle or something on the outside using an elastic paracord system. So that's one side of the frame bag. The other side of the frame bag is where we're gonna be able to get into it. So we have this little flappy doodle covering the zipper. We have a zipper that's gonna be able to open said frame bag. And then I also attached this webbing with loops. I thought a couple different things I could do, but primarily what I was thinking was like if I have a camping mug, camera equipment, something like that, when I want easy access, but it's water okay, or if it's a sunny day, like swimsuits drying, that kind of thing, I'm gonna have some carabiners. I have 3 different colors. I'm gonna attach 2 of them to this bag. Bag 1 prepared. Let's hope everything fits. I just started sewing and all of a sudden the bag was done. You know, when you get in that mode. I love the colors of the Velcro. I love the colors of the webbing. I'm just really excited about this project. Oh my God, whoa. Sick. This is pretty exact size. I'm really impressed with myself right now. I mean, I guess I do this for a living, so I should know how to do this by now. I decided that I think that the rainbow is too big for the top part for the paracord, and it's limiting my brake usage. So I was thinking I could use the rainbow on this side, because I still really like the rainbow. It's just super thick, and it's just almost too thick for this area. But we're gonna give that another go. We got rainbow on the back here, which I think this bag, I'm really impressed with myself right now and just the level of precision that's going on here, because not that normally I'm not precise, but I will be the first to admit that sometimes I am not the best at being super accurate about my measurements. Wrap it around down here, like at the base, maybe cross it and then tie it to the base over here or something. Yeah, actually that's a good idea. Review time. I love this. This feels really secure on here. I don't feel like it's gonna come off anywhere. The only thing is it's just slightly bunchy down here at the bottom. And I'm wondering if that'll change when stuff fills in. I'm not 1,000,000% sure. But other than that, literally everything looks so good. Zipper works good, the frame, you know, it's not hitting anything. It feels very secure in here. I definitely could fit a good amount of stuff in here. The other side, let me turn my bike around for you, has this little spot for stuff to go on the outside. I was thinking this would be nice for a raincoat if I'm going to the beach, maybe my swimsuit, that kind of thing, or my towel, that stuff. But other than that, everything looks good. The wire up here is not affecting my brake lines, so I feel better about that. On to the next bag. Today we are tackling the 3 smaller items. We have our seat cover, we have our front handlebar bag, and we have our front, I don't know what to call this bag. It's attached to the front part of the handlebar. We're moving on to the seat cover. It's raining out, so I'm not gonna put everything on until the very end. But we're experimenting with the seat cover now. So kind of my vision is to do a fur seat cover because I just think that would be fucking sick. And then we're going to have a shot cord feed through this bottom little piece, and it's going to make it so we can tighten the seat around the seat. Does that make sense? That made sense, right? We have the seat basically assembled. I just went out and tested it on my bike to make sure that the fit is correct. Good morning, everyone. It's been a couple days. We have been waiting on a very important package, which I'm going to open right now. How are you? How was your weekend? Mine was really good. I enjoyed a lot of time in the sun. And we have here a bike Pannier hardware setup from North Street Bags, which I'll link in the description. This is like a small bike bag company in Portland, Oregon that I found online, which is awesome because I was trying to find someone that made the setup already. I didn't really trust. I don't know. I was a little confused by the ones on the internet. And then there's also ones you can get on Amazon. Didn't want to do that because fuck Amazon. So I found this small company and they were perfect. And they literally have all of the hardware to make your own bike bag. So it has like this part, which gets bolted into the back of the hard part, and then two hooks to attach your panniers. I'm a little nervous, but I have great faith in us. And I already have all of the pieces cut out because we cut those out the first day. Only thing we have to cut out is the yoga mat, which is going to be our hard plastic part on the back that all of these components get okay. Throwing things. That all of the components get bolted into. And that's everything. And then our bags are done and we like are going on an adventure, and I cannot believe it's almost time. We have one bag done. This was my trial bag. I didn't want to film anything until I was certain that it actually worked out. I filled it with some of my laundry and it holds its shape pretty good. It's really spacious. I'm a little worried because this bungee cord is kind of morphing back here and it kind of needs an extra piece of security. So maybe we will put a Velcro strip back there. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that. It's kind of just like curving inward instead of holding its shape when it's empty. And it's making it cinch weird. So I'm wondering if maybe I'll add a strap of Velcro there, just kind of in the center to really hold that on. As for the roll top, everything looks good. I made the mistake of, when hammering the parts in, punctured a hole in my bag, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But this was just a test to make sure all of the components and everything fit correctly. I don't have enough washers, so we have to run to the store really quick. This is what it looks like on the back. Has this bungee. I'm kind of thinking, see how it does that? It curves in. We're gonna put a piece of Velcro here to prevent that. All of these need to get tightened because I just did it with my hand and I don't have an Allen wrench that fits. So we're gonna get an Allen wrench. We're gonna get some washers and bolts that fit. Okay guys, some updates. We added Velcro right here. I just hand stitched it because I had to go through the yoga mat. It worked fine. It's pretty secure. In the future, I would like to put one little piece of webbing to slide the Velcro through is my vision. What other updates do we have? I got new bolts from L&M Fleet. And, oh, we took a chunk of yoga mat and it smells so bad. We glued it to the bottom so that there is a square shape happening. The zipper pocket on the side looks pretty good. It goes into the bottom if need be. Everything is attached via the first layers. So we have the roll top buckle. Whoa, bam. We have the front face buckle. I also added a little tag because I'm adorable. Then what else did I do? Oh, that's it. Oh, I finished the mesh pocket assembly and patched this hole that was in the tent with a random patch I had from my college, because we're trying to just use everything that we have right now already. So the only other thing we need to do is the Velcro is gonna go center with this. So I need to add that right in the center. And then we need to clip everything together. We're ready. I just flipped the bag inside out. This is the back side. Oops, dropped my lighter. This is the back side with the little Velcro. Here's our front buckle, our zip pocket on the sides, which I kind of like that the mesh goes halfway around the bag, because it's like if I had a wetsuit or a towel, I could just kind of shove it in there. And the bag would get longer, but it's not that big of a deal, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? So here's my yoga mat. I had to trim a little bit off of it. I've had to do that on the other one too. Just wasn't quite sure how big it would be. So this is what we're working with. I'm sliding the mat in there. So there's now this double layer holds that. And then this is where shit gets crazy, okay? Hooray! We have a screw, we have a washer, and we have a bolt. And we have a hook. So we're gonna take the hook, match up with the holes, put the screw through, which it should be able to just poke right through once you do that. So take those screws. If it's not a screw, I don't fucking care. Don't correct me. I don't fucking care. Oh no, I don't have enough washers. I actually just went to the store to get washers. This is terrible news. Maybe it's fine, honestly. Is it fine? Probably. And there's one. Look how good we are at this. Let's do the other side. Okay. All right. All of that is attached. Guys, bag done. Pretty adorable. We're gonna cut out a piece for the bottom of our bag. And I just E6000 glued this on, honestly. It was really quite simple. Nothing crazy. You don't understand that a girl like me can love just one man. This song is stuck in my head. I'm reading Sunrise on the Reaping right now, and I really like how Hamish calls a song that gets stuck in your head an earworm. Because I be getting earworms. And I'm gonna slide it in. And we're gonna turn this edge up to get it. All right, once I do that, I'm just gonna let it sit under the, with books on it for like 20 minutes, and then we'll go put it on the bike. It's time. We're putting on the last pieces. We've got I'm trying to think of the best way to get these bags to stay rolled is my only note. So they're not rolling up very well. But I could do that, like the little fold. And then a clip. That seems to work. That's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching this process. It has been so fun having these bags come together. I'm so excited to take them camping. I will be sharing the process of taking them on a little excursion in my part 2 of this video series. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to go try and fill everything up for camping gear, but not actually go camping. Just kind of see if the bags can support weight, all of that stuff before I actually take them on a trip into the wilderness and don't have supplies and things to change them. So stay tuned for that. We're going to do an assessment video where we pack them up like we're going camping. We're going to take them on a long bike ride, and we're going to give some reviews, make any revisions needed, and then we're going to finally take them camping. So bike camping tips, bike packing tips, comment below. If you have a favorite place that you like bike packing, comment below. Just let me know what you guys are thinking, because this is all very new to me and I'm really excited. So yeah, thanks for being here, guys. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.